Welcome to Kelly in Vegas. I am Kelly in Vegas. We're down here today with Sportsbook Director John Murray from the lovely Westgate SuperBook. If you guys haven't watched the game here, you're really missing out. Okay, so one question I ask you every week. Let's talk about where the sharp action's coming in.
Sure.
Sharp guys always bet early in the week. It's Wednesday. We're shooting this video. Where's the sharp money coming in?
Purdue +7. We took a really sharp bet on Purdue +7. They're down to +6. It's a sensible spot to back Purdue. You'd think there'd be some value there after a terrible loss to Eastern Michigan.
Terrible loss, and then you gave out Missouri last week over Wyoming. They absolutely spanked Wyoming. I can kind of see that. I do like the home dogs. Any other sharp action come in?
Yeah, we saw some sharp money come in on Duke, actually. +6.5 on the road against Baylor, the Big 12 Baylor. Duke's got a lot of injuries, though, Kelly. They're going to the backup QB this week. I thought it was interesting to see the sharps come in on Duke.
Listen, Kelly in Vegas also played Duke in the Hottie Threesome. I think Quentin Harris is more than capable. I love David Cutcliffe. Physical, defensive team. I think Baylor gets beaten Waco. All right, so interesting question I get asked all the time is, can you ask your bookmaker friends this, can you ask them that? Okay, so we have this hurricane. Your Mountaineers don't even get to play NC State now this week. So if I have a season win total ticket on West Virginia, what happens?
Well, here at the Westgate, we're going to see if they redo that game, reschedule that game, I should say, Kelly. If they do reschedule the game, it will be action. If they do not, it will be a refund. They must play all 12 scheduled games for action.
I like it. Getting some good inside information from John Murray. So if you're holding one of those tickets from we'll call it a hurricane team, there's like 4 games that are affected now this week. Now you don't have to sweat as much. Hopefully your game gets rescheduled so you have some more action. But if not, the Westgate's going to do the right thing and give you back your money. All right.
And Kelly, it's important to remember we don't refund it until the end of the season in case they do reschedule it. We saw that last year with Florida State and Louisiana Monroe. Remember, the Seminoles needed one more win to get bowl eligible, so they found a way to fit that game in.
Well, hopefully the Mountaineers need one more game to be bowl eligible. My Wildcats play them in a couple weeks. We'll get to that sooner than later.
I don't think that's going to happen, but we can continue.
That being said, they're terrible. Okay, side note. Let's not talk about how bad K-State is. Let's talk about how good Alabama is. 21 points. They've only covered 2 of their last 8 games at Ole Miss. This is a tough game year in, year out, but they're a 3-touchdown favorite. Why? Because they smoked a really good Sun Belt team in Arkansas State, and they smoked a Louisville team.
We opened this game 20.5. It's already up to 21. We already are building up a big liability on Alabama. Alabama's going to be included in every parlay this week. That's why we got killed on that Alabama-Louisville game you just mentioned. Parlays built up throughout the day on Alabama. They covered easily. The parlays are going to build up big time on the Crimson Tide again this week.
All right, let's stay in the SEC because I like this game, and I think you disagree with me here. LSU, well, it was 9.5. It's 10 now here at the Westgate. I like the LSU Tigers, not the Auburn Tigers. I was pretty impressed with how well they handled that Missouri team. I do think I have some concerns with Ed Orgeron, and if he catches a little bit of a lead, he's not good at keeping his foot on the gas. I know that you're not a big fan of Coach O, so you like the Auburn Tigers in this one.
I do, and I think it's fun that you're talking so much SEC football this week, Kelly.
It's terrible.
No,
it's just a really ugly card. I have nothing else to talk about.
I didn't like LSU coming into the year because I don't like Ed Orgeron. He definitely made me look foolish in that Sunday game 2 Sundays ago against Miami, Florida. But I'm going to go with the Auburn Tigers here. I think the LSU Tigers are shaping up to be the dreaded square dog. I see a lot of people backing the LSU Tigers here. That leads me to believe it's going to be a good day for Auburn.
All right, fine. I hate when the public also agrees with me on a dog. But you know what? Since you made fun of me about the SEC, let's talk about another game here that I feel like some of the sharp guys are on. Hawaii Army. This Hawaii team is now upset twice as double-digit dogs. How are they not this public darling dog team?
How can you back a team that's playing a game at 6 a.m. local time for them? They're playing this game at noon Eastern against Army in West Point, New York. That's 6 a.m. local time in Hawaii.
And I remember correctly, you told me the sharp side last week was Liberty, so nobody was buying the hype on this Army team. 2 weeks in a row, they have to play a very option-oriented, super physical team. You don't think they can get it done? I think I like Army in this one.
I've been wrong about both Liberty games this year. I liked Old Dominion against them week 1, so I'm not going to talk about the Liberty Flames, but I do like Army in this spot. Just a really tough spot for the Warriors here, going all the way to New York to play this game.
Like I said last week with the sharp guys, I go, if I have to Google who the quarterback is, I have no business betting on a team. Always a good time down here at Westgate with John Murray. Make sure you guys give him a follow on Twitter at Vegas Murray. And as always, make sure you check out all of our videos every week down here at the Westgate.